Hey guys, what is up everybody? Welcome to a new video. In this video we're gonna talk about Triumph Tiger 660. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it is Triumph Tiger 800 Sport. So as you might know, on my channel I previously did quite a number of videos regarding Tiger 660, and I was honestly impressed with the motorcycle. I also told you that it's probably one of the best motorcycles in that niche if we compare their all players in that sub 660 category. So it is Tracer 9 versus 650 and C750, V-Strom 650, and of course Tiger 660. And I told you that that bike is probably one of the best there, and it is good for new riders. It is great for those who want to downsize. I also told you that I have some kind of wishes for that bike to, or areas to improve, and those areas were suspension, the seat or comfort, particularly seat, to be honest, because overall comfort is good on that motorcycle, but seat was something which I did not like. But also some other users or riders, they were thinking about more power, maybe a little bit more electronics, because that bike did not come with a quick shifter as standard before. Now in 2025 it comes as a standard with a quick shifter. People wanted navigation, like all the small modern features which was not available initially on 660 when it was first released. And of course I had the very first generation of 660, so over the years that bike was improved. They added cruise control, they added quick shifter, they added some other electronic features, and then they also introduced 800, which is, in my opinion, sort of a better version of 660, which is already quite good motorcycle. So 800 comes with better brakes, it comes with better suspension, it comes with more power. And think about this bike as, let's say, if you look towards other manufacturers, for instance Yamaha, you have Yamaha Tracer 9 as the base version, and then you have Tracer 9 GT, GT Plus, which have literally the same platform, but more electronics, more technology, more safety aids and whatsoever. I would say that Triumph did something similar with 800, because it is literally the same package, but few things are different. Those two bikes, they targeting pretty much similar audience, but there is some difference in my personal opinion. So I told you that 660 is probably the best bike for those who either want to upgrade to their first big motorcycle or proper motorcycle, and want to downsize from a bigger motorcycles but want to be on a budget, because again, price wise 660 is a great package. But also turns out there is an audience who still want a compact package, right? Same as 660, but they want all those premium extras, such as power, such as better suspension, such as connectivity or even quick shifter. And that's where 800 comes into the play. It's probably not going to be the bike for being a first bike, even though you can have it as a first bike, but that's going to be more bike which you downsize to from a bigger machine. The purpose of this video is actually to see whether this bike is reasonable to own or to buy. Of course, compared to 660, which is, let's say here in Europe, comes at about 2,500 euros less for the same size bike, right? And same options and accessories and all those things which can be added on those motorcycles. So let's take this bike for a spin, and I will tell you in the end of this video what I think this bike stands for. So let me show you the bike from outside, just a quick walk around to show you how it is different, or if it's different from, let's say, 660. So you can see here it is the same dash, but front plastic is kind of wider. You have the same handlebar, you have same control elements here, but you also have cruise control button here. you have new graphics from 2025, which I actually like, and this one says 800, but if you take 660 will say 660. You have this a little bit wider covers on the side, so that's all contributes to better wind protection, in my opinion, when you ride on this motorcycle. Adjustable shoulder fork, you have just better brakes compared to the previous generation, or sorry, 660. You also, I think it is the same frame as on 660, a little bit bigger engine, but to be honest, from outside looks exactly the same. You also have exhaust pipe on the side on 800, which on 660 is down there. In my opinion, also looks good. So both options are great. The bike also comes standard with Michelin Road 5 tires, which is interesting because 660 comes with exactly the same tires, and on, for instance, Yamaha Tracer 7, they put Road 6 GT version, which is even better one. So you have Triumph quick shifter, works smoothly, really good quick shifter, probably one of the best quick shifters on the market. And overall, yeah, there is not that much to say about this bike because I pretty much covered this platform with my 660 reviews. So if you want, just go down there below the video, and I'll put all the links for 660 reviews, and you guys can literally watch all of that. And I covered quite a bit about these bikes already. Let's go for a ride and see how this bike feels compared to smaller sibling 660. So sitting position feels exactly the same. It is good old 660. Okay, look at this beautiful autumn, guys. Oh, quick shifter is such a smooth thing on this motorcycle. Yeah. I mean, once you get on Triumph, you feel it is a Triumph, guys. Okay. The engine is quite linear. I would not say it's punchy. It is linear, but also, yeah, brakes bitey. Nice. But we should be careful because it is autumn and asphalt is not warm anymore, so you have to be careful. Yeah, so the same dash. I know many people talked about this dash. Some people liked it, some people did not like the dash. In my opinion, it is functional. I mean, you can see everything you want on this dash, and yeah, it does the job, but it is good for 660. Is it good for 800? Honestly speaking, I don't know, knowing what competitors can offer. And now we are going on quite a bumpy road, and I would say that yeah, it does a good job. Honestly speaking, yeah, it's pretty good. It is good. Yeah, suspension is great. It works well. I mean, sitting position still same for me as 660. I do feel this bike has more power, but I would not say it's that much more, so still good on twisties. feels very good. Very nimble, very agile bike. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, and this triple is amazing. It has this Triumph signature sound. Beautiful. Beautiful. So definitely you can feel this improvement in brakes. Yeah, brakes are bitey. And you don't feel all that weight on this motorcycle, which is good, especially on such roads. It is confidence inspiring, to be honest. Can you hear the sound? They know how to make these engines. Very good, very agile motorcycle. It still reminds me 660. It is pretty much similar performance on such roads, guys. If you ride such roads, you're not gonna see much difference, honestly speaking. In the mountains, on the serpentines, because with all that 115 horsepower, I mean, such a small package, it makes it sporty, but I'm not sure you guys gonna use it all potential, to be honest. That's why I always say that 660 is such a sweet package, especially in 2025. It is, honestly, it feels like 660. But I can notice that suspension can stand for more load, to be honest. It's a little bit firmer, it's a little bit more sophisticated, and the brakes are bitey, so it can handle a little bit more. So let's take a look how the bike behaves on speedy roads. And that's where you can actually feel it has a little bit more power than 660. I would say probably the only place or only time when you will feel that this bike has more power is when you're on such speedy roads. A quick shifter is such a good thing. Yeah, quick shifter is good. So I would say that when you're on faster roads and you want to load this bike with some luggage, yeah, that's where you're gonna need all this power. It feels like this bike, it has just power. It's not like after certain RPM it has more power. It's just like it has power, a little bit more power everywhere. Just everywhere you have a little bit more power. Lower RPMs, higher RPMs, like it's just there. It's just there for you anytime you want to open the throttle. It is there. Quick shifter is very smooth. It is really good. Also, I noticed they put outside temperature here, which was not the case on 660. I don't know, maybe new generation Dash has it everywhere, but I noticed it on this motorcycle. Yeah, brakes are bitey. No, I mean, I can see who's gonna travel on such motorcycles. If you're not a tall person and you don't need a big motorcycle, maybe you're in your 60s and you just want something more manageable, more lightweight, but same time something which has fun and power, it's gonna be the bike. Would it justify it for me compared to 660? Honestly, I don't know. for me 660 is still such a good package. I mean, this bike is yeah, it's a little bit better version of 660. This bike has a little bit more everything, but in my opinion, is it worth it to have 660 or 800 over 660? I would probably just get the original one. I would get 660 because 660 is such a good package. And even with all these extras which this bike has, or upgrades or premium features, I understand why Triumph wants this bike to be there, whom they targeting with this motorcycle. But at the same time, I would not say that this is a bike which I would personally probably choose if I am about to spend 12,000 euros ish for a motorcycle. So that is my opinion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.